It's mainly the audio. So this is Benji's Ride podcast, because it's not my ride, he's my ride. So today we are with Brendan Praniewicz. He's a comedian, he's a teacher, and he has legal permission to drive in the United States of America. We're headed to the Whiskey Road Salute in Yuma, Arizona. Thanks to Jose Cital who invited us. And it's going to be a long ride.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I did this same thing with Tim Heights. Actually, you can go that way. I'm later 5. I did it with Tim Heights like yesterday or 2 days ago, and the video I just didn't finish processing, but it came out really good, pretty decent. Yeah, the sound on this thing is insane. Little Midland camera. I think it's like I don't even remember the model, but it's very good. It also has little mic input, which I mentioned in the last one. But I'm trying to just like drop it in, you know. Man, it's a beautiful Friday, right?
It's a nice Friday.
So the sun's out, man. I slept till like 1, but still.
Nice. You can see the ocean over there.
It's a nice California Sunday, you know. California Sunday. Yeah, it's such a good Friday. It's a good California. It feels like a California Sunday. But we're going to Yuma. So, what do you do? You got anything planned today in particular? I know the last time we were there, you didn't use the music bits yet.
Yeah, I brought my guitar, so I'm gonna do guitar. I have a lot of new bits that I've been working. I'm gonna do.
Nice. Yeah. That sounds like fun. Which one are you gonna do? That well, can you tell me about any new ones? The new ones you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Because then I want to see them, and then maybe later. But that's what you mean.
I have one about commas, like.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one. You know how some comedians, they look around the audience, they're like, my mom and dad are going to be here any minute, you know? And then they keep looking, their mom and dad never come.
Oh, right. Like their guests.
Yeah. Like,
that's cute.
And then, because their mom and dad don't love them. I see comedians do that all the time. So I've been doing this thing where I just go up and say, I have this friend, he does comedy, and every time he does a show, he's looking for his mom and dad, but they never come. I'm like, he's done 20 shows and they've never showed up. And I'm like, I think they're dead. I think your mom and dad may have died. I don't know.
That's funny.
And so anyways, I'm waiting for my adopted child to show up here any second at this bar.
That's cute.
Yeah, there's more to it, but I like that one.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
I was watching from last show, just watching the clips. Because we've been there twice, right? We've been there twice, right?
I've been there once. You've been there twice.
Ah, okay, right. The first time I took the other guy. So that's so then okay. Well, I was watching the crowd was pretty consistent. I like them.
They're a great crowd. I had so much fun last time.
Last time they were good. They were
really good. What weren't they?
Yeah, and I think I only did like 20 minutes that time.
And Zhivago was there?
Yeah, Zhivago, and I think it was Raul Garcia or Ruben Garcia?
Something like that.
I know it was a Garcia. I think it was Raul Garcia. I'm going to say it was Raul Garcia.
Yeah.
No, because that's a different... Rene Garcia. Boom, there you go. Because Raul Garcia is another guy. I'm trying to put together a Garcia's comedy show. And just book
all Garcia.
Yeah, and then send an invite to anybody named Garcia,
That's funny, man.
Right? I was thinking, like, there's so many of us, dude. And then every time I'm looking through, there's so many Garcias or Garcia somethings.
You could call it nonstop Garcia.
Yeah, something like Garcia, like, I was trying to come up with something that I like.
Like, let me think. Not Jerry Garcia, but,
left, right here.
Yeah. I'm bad at directions.
Good. Well, I'm okay at shotgun driving, so it works out. But yeah, the Garcia show, that'll be funny because there's a bunch of Garcias out there. I haven't seen a lot of other Garcias as comedy outside of maybe 2 other Garcias, but whatever. That's not the point. So we probably can't call it the funny Garcias. Just kidding. We'll just call it the funny Garcias and go with it, all right?
There you go.
We'll pencil that in as the concept. So the guitar, how long have you been playing the guitar for? Because I know, have you ever been in a band?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Yes.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, I had fun. I had a great time.
How long were you in the band, and what was the band's name, and where? Because I know how long have you been in San Diego?
Yeah, I can't remember the band's name because it was that long ago. It was like,
wow.
I think it was Off. Because we wanted to enter, like, competitions, and if we lost, we wanted people to say they beat Off.
Oh. You guys are stupid. So middle school band, huh? Middle school
It was
band.
more like post-college, you know.
Okay, cool.
In my 30s and stuff.
You guys
With
are silly.
the middle school mentality.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, like most of us still.
Yeah.
You've certainly grown out of that.
I was going
Straight
through
into
divorce,
comedy.
and I'm like, I'm gonna start a band.
How'd you
That's
start it?
what you
What was the
do,
process?
man.
Did you go like on
I just went on
Craigslist?
Craigslist.
Yeah, Craigslist.
And I'm
the
like-
ultimate recruiter for other weird people.
And I'm like, I'm not that great of a guitar player, so I'm like, I should just start a punk band. You don't have to be good at playing punk, you know? So I'm like trying to start a punk band, and I had all these people
You
writing.
just have to have the right hair, the
Yeah.
right t-shirt.
Right. You don't even have to have that.
That's funny. So you have auditions?
We did. I had this kid in my band. He was a bass player, and he was bipolar. And he was
Oh shit. Okay. So did he play two different instruments?
yeah, pretty much.
Or he played twice as bad?
Played accordion and bass. But yeah, he would just come to my house, and his mom would just drop him off at my house, and he'd be there for hours. And we had
Wow.
2 songs, so we just played 2 songs for 3 hours.
Well, I mean, that's what it takes, unless
No.
to practice it.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Oh, so that bad, huh?
Yeah, and then
So he wasn't any good.
he didn't have ideas, man. Like,
Oh, what do you
Like-
mean? You need ideas to play the bass?
if you're gonna be in a band,
Right.
you can't have one person doing everything. You
Okay.
need people to have ideas and song ideas.
Okay, because
And
I've never been part of a band, but I used to play the drums, and it was my brother's band, but I wasn't allowed to have ideas.
Oh yeah.
Those are his ideas.
I mean, I like, and it was fun to some extent, just writing everything, like all the lyrics, all the songs, and say we're gonna play this, and I don't care
That's funny.
until they start critiquing you.
All right,
And
well,
then
you're not
at-
doing shit.
Yeah, and then you're like,
All right, well,
You know?
I don't have any ideas, but I can bitch at yours.
yeah.
That's funny.
So I'm like, if you don't like the songs I'm playing, why don't you write your own? And he
Fucking
couldn't
assholes.
because he didn't know how
Don't have
to.
any ideas, but he knew how
Yeah,
to
he didn't
bitch.
have ideas. So I said, you know what? If you want to stay in this band, you need to get more people. You need to get some people with ideas because I'm not going to do everything.
So what happened?
So we had auditions,
Nice. Okay.
and it was some of the greatest moments of my life. Man. It's like,
What would people audition with?
well,
Which way are you headed? Oh yeah, turning right.
Okay. See, I'm bad.
Yeah, you're
But,
about to go left.
It was funny because like my ex-wife showed up to do taxes and stuff, and like I had all these people in my driveway like unloading drums and stuff, and she just had the most hateful face I've ever seen in my life. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm starting a band. I'm starting a band."
Have you seen her? Did you get to see her face when you started comedy?
No, I wish, man. That would be even better. I would
Even
just roll
worse.
it-
What
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
have
is
so
this?
many jokes. I have like 20 minutes just on her, man.
Man, it'd be cool if you could be there. You could. One time I did some jokes in front of.
You did?
Yeah, that
No
was
way.
funny. It was different.
Really?
Yeah, it was very different.
Her friend showed up to
Oh,
an open mic one time.
like a regular open mic. Maybe she sent her to report.
Yeah, I think they're
That's
spying on
spying
me,
on
man.
you?
Yeah.
It would let me know if he's funny. That way I could hate it.
And I bombed, but I just made...
That's probably why she hasn't come back. She don't care. She's like,
Yeah,
I bomb.
she's like, he
There's no
sucks.
future in this.
But
Like, you
anyways,
sent me to go watch him for this?
so
Yep.
we had auditions for this band, and so we couldn't even get people to join. And then the bass player, the most brilliant thing he ever did was he put 420 friendly in the advertisement for the band, and then we had all these people showing up, man, like at my house. I swear to God, dude,
You're
everybody was
fucking
trying out,
stupid.
and we weren't even good, so we had to audition these people.
And then some of these people are way better than you
They're
guys.
so much better. We had to tell them, we don't think you're good enough to be in this band.
you're
man.
a
You
dick.
don't have what it takes.
You know what it says.
And meanwhile, like, yeah, they were too good to be in the band. They were
man.
way too good.
Oh, fuck. It's like, well, if I let this guy in, then I don't have any
Because
ideas.
if I'm gonna do all the ideas, I want to be the front. I don't want to be outplayed by somebody else, you know.
Well,
I
what if
don't
he
want
had
some
ideas?
showboat.
What if he had ideas? That's too many. He's like, no, I want little ideas. I don't want big ideas.
I don't want a lot of ideas. I just wanted some ideas.
Just give him drugs then. He'll be nullified most of the time. And whenever you need ideas, you just stop giving them to him.
And a lot of people are bad. They would just show up with these little amps, you know, like this.
Yeah, the
And
small
it
little.
sounds like a cricket. Like it
damn.
sounds like the worst sound you've ever heard. And I'm like, why are you even auditioning for this
Well,
band?
they saw a movie probably, and they felt it was their moment.
It was horrible.
People
You
do
couldn't
that.
even hear them because we weren't talented, but we had equipment, man.
At least, right? You guys look legit.
You look so
Sounds
legit.
familiar.
We were so loud.
It's kind of what we do. Is it tilted right?
Yeah, I had a PA system.
Yeah, that's
and
why I got
just
my PA system.
I would just rock out of my house. You know, I like yell to the neighbors. Yeah, go ahead. I'd yell at my neighbors. I'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna let my dogs out right now."
Oh, because they start going.
I just yell on the speaker in my house.
Oh, stupid! I thought you had real dogs and shit.
Oh, I have real dogs.
Well, at the time, right?
Yeah, man.
One of the buddies that you had before.
And then I just quit the band. I'm like, you know what? I don't even like you. Your mom just drops you at my house, and you just end up watching Pawn Stars while I grade papers, and this sucks.
Wow. Yeah. So you guys stopped rehearsing or what?
Yeah. So I was kind of a diva.
Okay.
I was a bit of a diva.
A bit. So how did you diva yourself out of the band?
I just quit, man. I broke his heart. I'm like, you know what? You have no ideas.
And so there was him and that was it?
Yep.
Oh, so it was a 2-person band?
2-person band.
I thought you guys wanted an audition.
Because I can sing and play, and I can play lead. Just
right.
not, like, extremely well, but I'm okay. I can
But
sing.
you could do, yeah, well, that's a lot of us.
Right.
Nah, not everybody could do that. Not everybody could be a front. I think Russell Hicks used to be like in a punk band. Yeah. You know Russell Hicks?
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, he's in London right now.
Oh, okay. I've met him. Yeah. I met that guy. Yeah.
He's been in San Diego forever, and the dude's really funny.
Yeah, he is funny. I saw him at the Palace Club.
In June or end of July or some shit.
So what are you gonna do tonight?
Well, I was looking over because so the first time I was there, I did like 20 minutes, I believe. Yeah. Okay. One of the.
I remember Javaco wasn't showing up. He was late, so we just kept looking at you.
So that's why I was like, yeah, and I think that time I did 20 because everything was cool or whatever. I couldn't have, and that's when you could have done more, and I jumped off at 20. And then the time before that, I did one of the times I did 30. I don't remember which time.
30? No way.
In one of them, I think. In one of them, but at least for sure 20 and 20 because I was watching the video before. I watched the video for both of those. The first one was the one where I think is the one I did. That's the one I did the most because it was when that chick was heckling. So it was like 30 minutes.
I don't remember that.
25. Oh, you went there. It was the first time I went there.
Okay.
That's why. I forgot. Sorry, the other guy went. Anyway, so and then I was watching a bunch of my other sets, longer sets, like hood bar sets or whatever. So. Depending how much we need, I can take a combination of everything I was watching. Cause I've done the hood bar like I don't know how many times. I've headlined like 3 times, 4 times. One of the times it was a 20-minute closing because I wish people on. But on the other 2, like on my birthday, it was like 45, 44 minutes. So yeah, I was definitely researching on which ones. I like the hood bar a lot. It gives me a lot of opportunity. So that's
hood bar too, man.
That's why kind of today that I'm excited to see because that audience over there is very good. It's because it's not in the main spots in Yuma, not in the main. It's by the border of California.
They're not used to laughing.
Maybe I don't know, but they're very nice. Well, they're very nice people.
They are such nice people.
And they laugh. They laugh a lot. They hook it up. I forget the names of the owners, but it's the Whiskey Road Saloon in Yuma, Arizona. And they have entertainment throughout the week. They have line dancing classes and stuff. Or is it square dancing? I don't know, I'm not white enough. But they have some sort of something dancing classes.
They have some type of.
They have open mic, they have live music. That's what one of the main things they do. But they have a lot of live entertainment there. They have a back outside patio where they cook. I think last time they did have tacos, right?
Yeah, they were cooking tacos.
Yep, the time before that they were also cooking really good tacos. I wish I was more sober to remember people's names, but it was awesome. That was something. Alright, well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do there, try to do there today. Yeah.
You want to work on new stuff, dude?
Yeah, I have a lot of newer stuff that definitely new to Yuma, but in general it's stuff that I haven't really I haven't done it everywhere and stuff, so I'll just try to try and run through, and some of it is from watching other video. I'm like, oh, I haven't said that in a while, so I'm trying to remember exactly how I came around. Because that's how it works most of the time. Yeah. So, is it still the same car from before? Did it get fixed, or does it still have the...
man, my car, it's in a better place right now.
Is it?
Yeah. Same car.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you're Lyft driving still?
Yeah. Well, I have
So you could just, log on.
Yeah, I can log on right now. We can drive someone to Yuma.
Damn, that's
We
funny.
just kidnap somebody.
He's like, all right, let's go. And we're gonna charge you.
$300.
Yeah.
To go nowhere.
Is that how much it would be to go to
I
Yuma?
have no idea. Probably not.
So what's your favorite show to do normally? And you don't have to say any of mine.
I like the Hood. I like the Hood a lot.
Okay, that's not mine, so that's good. Yeah, I like the Hood a lot too. Good. That's Nigel.
Right.
Nigel's in Palm Desert.
I've always performed well at the Hood.
No. It's just a fun spot. I mean, it's
Fun spot.
Yeah, it's welcoming to comedy.
Yeah.
2.5 miles. Do you ever change the GPS voice on it, or you just are used to it?
I just keep I don't like change, man.
You don't, huh? Yeah, I did before, but I started getting used to it. Because, did I tell you about the Cookie Monster song? I think I might do that bit today. That one is definitely new. Because some chick that was giving me a ride home, or picking me up or something. And then her GPS was the Cookie Monster.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, oh, turn right, cookies, like that's the sound effect.
That'd be annoying.
In half mile, yes.
That'd be so annoying.
And then so then it goes, like cookies, and it would like. So then I was saying, oh, that's. What did I told her, oh man, that's funny. And before I even started saying anything, she goes, if you say anything to ruin it, I won't talk to you anymore.
Wow.
But she was saying like kidding, half not kidding, right?
Oh,
just don't ruin it for me, okay?
Right.
And I was gonna say, and because when he said something, I had said something, and what I said was like, oh, that's funny. That's kind of the noise I make when I'm doing something or whatever. So then that's what she said that. She said, oh, don't say anything, because if you ruin it for me, I'm really mad. I won't talk to you anymore. And then but the GPS kept going, turning left, cookies. Because when I had told her, we were cool. She was not as funny as in the story.
Oh.
Not as funny in the story, but it was weird. See. Anyways, I totally got lost into that story moment. But cookies, yeah, GPS sound effects. I don't know. I haven't driven.
How did Good Guys go last week?
They were pretty good, man. I think we had the biggest.
That's a good crowd in there.
Oh yeah, right. You opened the show. Yeah, we had to have you open the show. How did the Tyler show go?
It went good.
Yeah.
Everybody did really well.
Well, what was the turnout like?
There weren't that many people.
Okay. It happens sometimes.
It was a great crowd. They were into it.
That's the thing about the Gold Room, I mean, it doesn't. It could be a third full, and if people are there to laugh, it's great. I mean, it's kind of like the brick room at the Madhouse in the back.
Yeah.
Same little spot, but that one only fits probably about that third. Probably about 20 people tops, 25.
Right. It was good. It was a great show. It was fun.
That's cool.
I hosted.
Yeah. Well, I have to ask you to host because I couldn't leave. Because nobody could push it away.
I had a lot of fun hosting.
It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, I had so much fun.
Hosting. It's like what do you like about hosting?
I like the energy. And I like you really have to be in tune to what's going on. You have to be very present. You have to listen to everybody.
Right.
And if the energy dips, you have to pick it up. And if the energy is high, you got to keep it moving. And you have to listen to people's bits, because if you have a joke like theirs in between, you can fill it in and then bridge it to the next. It's fun. It's like a science, I think.
It definitely is a science. In particular if you see it that way. Yes.
Yeah.
Science.
I'm always tired after hosting. You just give so much of yourself.
Yeah, well, I always do. You do. I don't feel tired after. No. I mean, I used to feel tired when I wasn't having as much fun.
Oh. Okay.
So then I would feel, that could work. But once I kind of started doing it the way I do it now, which it's more of me freely, and in particular because unless I'm really gonna need to try jokes, I don't want to try jokes. So it's just me trying to be free, and really work on the funny muscle. And then occasionally, if the joke is there, it lines up, I'll say it, because you're not gonna not say it. You know, if it's right there, like a T-bone. But yeah, I mean, I usually feel pretty good about the shows. You know, when I host, when I'm done afterwards, because you know, I mean, I have a lot of fun, and I know when you present and you introduce people, you know, you give them the right setting of the tone and then the right intro when they're coming up. It really makes the show better. Sometimes shitty hosts can shitty up a good lineup.
Yeah.
You know, it's happened before, but you know.
Yeah, if they have bad energy or
they're new, they're told, and being new, there's nothing wrong with being new because people can tell when somebody's new. But then there's when somebody's angry.
Yep.
You know, and that's different than if somebody that sucks.
If you're in a bad mood and you're insulting the audience, it goes south fast.
Yeah, I think it was right there. For one time, it was this car rolled over.
Wow.
Sorry, I just got distracted. Yeah, man, you're the tone. The host is the tone. You know, I mean, let's say even you can say the host is like the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, of the show. You know, because you know there's times when the quarterbacks are the ones actually calling the plays or whatnot. But if not,
I think the host is like the punter. They just keep punting to the next comedian.
You're stupid.
That's why I see it.
Well, if punting would be like if you're eating shit and then you have to, you know, like, all right, well, fuck this. You can come over here, folks, your turn. That's what a shitty host would do. A shitty host is a punter, all right? A good host is a quarterback because he hands off or he drops it in their hands, you know. He makes a good play action fake or whatever the fuck, or he makes the right call.
I think they're more like the running back. They keep the tempo and they pace the show.
But they're not.
They just keep picking up the yardage.
I thought that's where the lineup is what, you know, everything changes because, you know, the running back doesn't hold the ball every play, you know.
They try to.
You know.
Sometimes you take a loss.
Yeah, well.
But you keep going forward, man.
But see, but the running back is just another piece, you know. And so it's not like the quarterback. The quarterback is the one that's holding the ball, so either he can hold it or he can fuck it up for people. That's why, in my comparison to it, because I know what it's.
I think the host is like the assistant offensive coordinator.
I think the host is like the cheerleaders.
Like the assistant.
I think that the host is like the hooligans in the stands.
I think it's the safety coach.
It's a chuckle fucker. It's like, who's that one? That's what it is. A strength and conditioning coach.
It's strength and conditioning.
You know, he's like the social media manager of the team. That's what I think. Or maybe he's a she.
Maybe.
He's a she, you know? Maybe he's a she and he's just waiting to tell everybody about the change and shit. And he's just afraid. Yeah, well, especially if he or she never tells us. You just keep handing off the ball to the next comedian.
What's your favorite place to do comedy?
My favorite place to do comedy.
Yeah. The tattoo parlor.
I like the tattoo parlor. It's not my favorite. We're gonna go do another show.
Really?
Yeah. That one guy that was being all annoying last time, he left already. So
okay.
We don't need to do babysitting shit anymore. That's why he hadn't done it. You know, that guy was an idiot. So, we're looking into next month. My favorite place to do comedy, I like the Hood Bar a lot.
I do too.
I do like the Hood Bar a lot, but I like the Comedy Palace.
I like Comedy Palace too. I have a lot of fun.
I used to like the Old Madhouse.
Yeah.
I haven't done the stage at the new Madhouse yet. I've only done open mic a couple times.
I've done open mic on the main stage.
It's
I've been
nice.
on a couple
It's a
shows.
nice stage. It's
The back room is fun.
It's not, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that one too.
Yeah.
You know, not my favorite because I'm not there a lot, but I obviously always the Horror Comedy Star. You know.
Oh yeah.
Last time I did a show there was pretty. You know, it must have been in 2016, and it was a while back already. But Damien Pruitt, who is still there, goes up and down. He was a door guy, but obviously he's a comedian. But he put me on that one. It was fun. I've done the ACC, but I haven't done it in a long time. Enough to know if it's kind of the same, but I liked it back then. It was cool. You know, it's a very nice stage, very fancy. Really, you know, and then, you know, somebody else is running everything now because, you know, whoever's doing sound and blah, blah, blah. And that was back when I was more mobile, so I could go. But you know, maybe one day I'll try to hit it up. It's just if it was in court or some bullshit. But yeah, that's how that one works. Now, what you got? Any submitted to any festivals this year? Have you submitted to any?
I don't want to do festivals right now.
All right. Okay. Why don't you?
Bad experiences, and I don't know, man.
Which one did you do that you didn't have a decent experience? A good one? Was it the...
I did one, I won't mention the name, but I drove all the way to LA.
Oh.
And they said I was late, because I was like 5 minutes late, but they didn't even tell me what time I had to be there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I had to drive all the way home.
Damn.
And they just yelled at me for being late.
Oh, damn. That's harsh.
And the show didn't even start for an hour. I was there like an hour early.
Wow. Yeah.
They still said I was late.
Damn. That sucks. I remember you called me, you were pissed about that.
So mad.
Yeah.
And then I tried out for the one you guys did last year, but they messed up my payment and everything. And then it's just...
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so I was really mad about it. And now, I just, I don't think I want to do festivals until... I'm on year 3 right now. I don't think I want to do festivals till about year 5. And I'm solid, you know.
Okay. All right.
Punching people,
We're just solid.
Yeah, just coming in
solid with
strong.
dealing with people.
Just coming in strong, and I know how to sign up, you know.
Yeah, you proper payment, you know, proper payment patience,
Right.
you know, because I mean, it's you just had bad luck.
Yeah, I had bad luck.
Terrible luck. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't.
Well, it's all over now, sweetheart.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want to do contests.
Not till you're 5. Well, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, I mean,
they're good to network and everything. But
yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I've only really done competitions. I've always done the San Diego ones up to a couple of years ago, and I just stopped. You know, I just didn't like it because it was just too. You know, it just was too not. It was just not so balanced. All the same little clique of dudes are all winning it.
Yeah.
And that's dumb. You know, that's dumb because it's impossible. They're not all of them that funny. First of all, and then it's dumb. So it's not even worth. So that was one reason I stopped doing contests. And then right now when it comes to festivals, it's just because it's money, I guess. It costs money, not just to submit. It's also going to, having to go if you're traveling outside of your city to do it. Having, to get there and everything. It's all costs money. So that's why I'm at year 13, gonna wait till you're 15. And then maybe I'll be a little better to come in, paying the payment and, affording the trip and shit, and then that would be something else.
Yeah, you gotta take time off work and everything for the bigger.
Yeah, well, right now that I don't have work, I can go, but then you'll have to.
From what I heard, it's just a game of politics, and
it absolutely is. There's several of them that.
And in the bigger ones, I heard it's about agents and things like that, and whispers to other people.
People do their, it's like the crooked, whatever.
And
we still love this.
I think from what I heard, it's just better to go network and just.
If you go over there with that intent and that knowledge, you're not gonna get butt hurt.
Right.
You're not gonna feel like, I thought this was a real competition, and it's like, look at me for it.
And a lot of people put a lot of stock into competition.
They do because they believe it is, or maybe they know something you don't because,
And if you have a lot of friends who are there to vote for you, then even if you don't do that,
I didn't even know. That's true. There's some of those that I know that's how the voting goes. Yes.
Yeah. So.
That's unfortunate because
That's the way it is.
Yeah, because
And so I just don't think it's. People can do whatever they want, but personally, I just don't put stock in it.
Yeah, no stock into that. Yeah. Well, that's why I don't do that because I usually do. Yeah. And it engulfs my life. And then dark days come upon. I'm torn up. Yeah. I'm distraught. So right where is it distraught? All right, good. What are you trying to say to me? The battery going? All right. Well, fuck it. We're standing in traffic. This has been Ride with Benji. Maybe we'll come back later on after we stop by for a beer somewhere or at the bar. All right. Bye.